All right, savages, the post is live. All right, we got Mercy 6, second post here. Lot to unpack today, a lot to unpack. All 7 characters made some rolls to try to figure out what was going on. So, cast is still dark, no power, so to speak. It's very silent. When you're walking around, your footsteps just echo throughout the halls. And you guys have more or less come back together someplace to, basically unpack what went on. I want to give you guys each a chance to tell what you sort of discovered in your own words. And then we'll sort of move on. Assuming you guys set course for, whatever you want to do next. Like, you want to go home, it's just like, hey, the castle's ours now. We got it, I guess. But I feel like there's enough in there to get you guys to go someplace else, possibly. So we start with the Stone Master, right? Feeling the stones, getting in there with his hands touching the stonework and everything, and then we turn to Antipas scouring the halls, looking for signs of his kid. There's no sign. Well, so to speak, I guess. Eventually, Antipas comes across a room of horrors, and he gets a little video playback. And then, Mercer is doing his object read on the front doors. I love the object read. It was actually, without the object read, I don't think of Mercer and Ophelia, I don't think I would have had such a good understanding of what actually transpired at the castle. So, object read on the front door. I dodged a bullet there. I wasn't sure if object read included sound. I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to just delete out all this dialogue, but I double checked the rules. Fortunately, sound is a go. So we got the front doors object read, and I even threw something in there for Big Joe, who missed everything in the cafeteria, unfortunately. But found some fresh, disgusting animal carcass or human carcass or something like that. Somebody had made it. You'd have to. You can sort of read the little bit of Ophelia's object read to get a better understanding of who might have been cooking that up, or not cooking it, I suppose. You got Ophelia's object read. The present sense really didn't reveal anything. It's not, the range is only smarts on present sense, and there's really, you guys are just alone in the castle, anyways. Technically there is whatever. We'll just leave that for another story. But yeah, there's really, you guys are really alone in the castle. But the object read was a lot of fun. Got a sort of little tie-in with some one of your Faerun blue skin characters. I saw you mention that. I know I think the 77th had done some work trying to rescue them. And then Cass was super fun. I was like, oh man, I love having an NPC that can interact with you guys. And I was like, oh, how can I get one if everybody's gone? But Cass was a lot of fun. Cass here is basically a radio coming from a room as she's going through the Legion's barracks. And then Luke was just hilarious. I was like, oh, I had everything all done, and then Sarge is like, oh, what about me? Wait, I got a couple of posts I can put in and make a roll, and then I think he suggested it be some kind of zombie-esque sludge. I was like, that actually works really good for what is going on, and so yeah, zombie sludge it is, man. So Luke just about stepped in it, but my favorite NPC, Xander, is like, don't take another step. Oh man, I miss Xander. I always do this whole thing, processing, like he's Data from Star Trek or something like that. I don't know. I probably write him so different than what Sarge writes him as. But yeah, so so Xander discovers something a little bit interesting. Yeah, so you guys can it's really an open world at this point. You can you decide you want to go do something, look around some more. Just go ahead, do what you want to do. If you're trying to do something where there's a chance of failure or something like that, and you got to roll, just sort of end your post on that, I guess. And then we'll just sort of, once everybody makes a chance to post, talk about what they found. Maybe have a little art role playing. Maybe as the role playing dies down or something like that, I'll go on to the next post. Definitely once I have like a course of action set from the group, where if you guys are like, oh, let's go here, or let's do this, let's go over this way, then that'll help me out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. I look forward to some little role play from the characters. I know sort of brought you together, but then you all did your own thing. So hopefully this will get you guys back together. You guys can sort of talk about some feelings or something. All right, you guys are the best. Thanks for playing, and stay savage. Peace.